sweet stuff, we prepare them before Ramadan, like 1 week before Ramadan. We prepare a lot. Then still, it's gonna be like the whole month we're gonna eat because a lot. We prepare a lot for whole month.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Good
Yes.
stuff. So we got 2 more weeks to learn. So as Ramadan continues, keep filling us in.
Yeah, the best part is in Eid, the end of Ramadan.
Okay.
The best part, because for me and my family, or every family, they treat the woman who's cook all the month. But for me, my husband always treat me with the money. I wait the end of Ramadan. I'm winning the day. Yeah, every Muslim, they treat like the women, because they cooking all the day, and with fasting, they always give money or gold or some jewelry like or gift or like that. We do that.
That sounds a little bit like a Turkish wedding.
Yeah, maybe.
There's like a tradition of giving gold giving.
Yeah. They have a choice. The man, they have a choice. They can give the gift like if they can. All like some men give money, some men give gold, some men give a clothes. Like they have a choice. But my husband always give me money. I with that.
You're right.
Yeah.
Don't give me socks. Don't give me.
Yeah, don't give me nothing.
I don't want the socks. I don't want this, that, the other thing. Just give me the cash, please.
Yeah. Okay. I want to be free. I want to buy what I want.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you, teacher, for your interesting. Thank you so much.
No problem. All right. So yes. So we're gonna get I just started recording for everybody just joining us a moment ago. We are in the middle of going over the evening's agenda. So we're going to review the syllabus assignment. We'll have a breakout room discussion. We're going to meet Isabel Tihan, who is a new volunteer. It's going to help everybody out. Then we'll revisit the Annie Sanchez interview, which I put into Google Classroom. We'll have our break. Then we're going to revisit part of the recording from the interview with Mabel Obregon. And Fatima and Doris, you were present, so you're actually in this recording. We're going to listen to part of it. She was talking a little bit fast, so it's good to kind of slow it down a little bit and see what in the world she was saying, break it down. Then we're going to go into some writing groups to knock out tomorrow's assignment. And that's when Isabel will be very, very helpful. Actually, Isabel, how much time do you have with us this evening?
I'm good to be here the whole time.
Okay. If you need to bounce at any time, just let me know.
Okay, will do. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. And I think we've got somebody else just joined us. Here we go. All right. I think that was Bibiana. Yes. Oh, okay. This is what I was talking about. All right. Isabel Reyes. My dear,
Hi, teacher.
You are always going to be recognized. You are always going to be this. Who knows what this phrase means? Who knows what this means? Like a snowflake.
Unique.
Unique. Thank you, Gracie. So yes, the reason I'm saying this to Isabel Reyes is because there are now 2 Isabels. So Isabel Tihan, meet Isabel Reyes. Hello, good evening. So Miss Tihan, Miss Reyes, there are now 2 of you. But Isabel Reyes, don't worry, you're not, no one is trying to replace you. You are irreplaceable. Just so you know. The same thing to you, Miss Tihan. You're also one of a kind. Okay, let's keep it moving. All right. So let's review this syllabus assignment. Who wants to be the volunteer reader? Reviewing the assignment itself. There it is. All right. 5 of you have already turned this bad boy in. That's impressive. Okay. So I'm going to enlarge this just a little bit. Okay. Do I have a volunteer? Chen, Ms. Rejas, Astrid, Bibiana, Doris, anybody?
Read,
Yep.
read, teacher.
Okay, so I'll circle the section. Yep.
Okay.
Attached.
Attached is a course syllabus for BHCC English
111. Yep.
111. This is the course of graduation take after finish or program. After reading the syllabus in class and listen to the interview with our alumni, student
Alumni.
Sanchez described in 1680 words that was what will be your biggest challenge taking college class in America, apart from the language.
There we go. There we go. So this is essentially the prompt, and this is a little bit longer than the instructions I have been giving in assignments, and it's multifaceted, meaning I'm not just giving you a single article to read or a single piece of audio or video to listen to or to watch. I'm giving you an interview with a former student and the syllabus for the class that you'll be taking, hopefully after graduating our program. So what I'm asking you to do is complex, and it's a bit reflective that we've been doing over the last 5 to 6 days. So when I underline this, what exactly am I asking you to describe? So what am I asking you to explain here? Go for it, Bibiana. Yeah. So I think we lost Bibiana. Chen, you can take this one. What I underlined here in the pink. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
What will be your biggest challenge taking college classes in America?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Apart from the language.
Yeah.
So Chen, you've been reading the syllabus. Can you give us an example of, just off the top of your head, what do you think? You've already been to college in another country, and now you're adjusting to the language and the culture here. Starting the university process in the US, what do you think will be your biggest challenge?
Yeah, and for me, and the biggest one is presentation. The teaching style is quite different from my country. Mostly, we just listen what teacher told us in our class in China, but here we need to present our ideas and do a group project with teammates. It's a challenge that we use different ideas and share our ideas in the class.
Absolutely. Everybody, do you see how Chen took something from the syllabus, specifically from the syllabus, that he recognized would be tough? So throughout, there's a schedule in that syllabus, and then each student is required to work in groups and then interact gradually throughout the writing process. And Chen said, wait a minute, that's going to be a little different for me. So that's going to be a challenge. Nice work. Gracie or Fatima or anybody else, anyone else want to volunteer to identify what might be a challenge for you apart from the language?
Me?
Go for it. Gracie. Yeah.
When you read the syllabus, look like unrealistic. I think, oh my God.
You said unrealistic, like how in the world am I going to do this?
It's like, oh my God, do I have that? Do I have time for this? How can I do that? It's I think I probably can, but I'm really afraid about that because I have a particular I think it's manner, or it's me. When I have to do homework, sometimes if I am tired or I don't think that I maybe I can, but it's like I need concentration. And I said, oh my God, how can I do that now? Because you have to respect the time, the schedule, you know? I have to be on time for everything. I think it would be hard, but let's do it.
Yeah, so what I wrote down right there, and I'm actually finding something I'm going to send to the WhatsApp group right this moment. Time management. Gracie, I don't think you were with us the day I interviewed Mabel, who was a recent graduate. She talked a lot about time management, and we had a pretty honest conversation. A lot of graduates, who some of you know, couldn't handle it and have had to drop the class because they could not handle the time management. So that's a real challenge for everybody. People with kids, without kids, everybody here works.
Yes.
So that balance is tough.
Yeah.
And for me, it's important because I need to improve my English skill, to write, to read, everything I needed, and I really need that class.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for me. Sorry.
Gracie, Fatima, it's okay.
It's okay, Fatima. Let's see how we do it.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Like
You can turn your cameras on and do rock, paper, scissors if you want. It's okay.
Yeah, for me too, teacher. Like because with the two girls and my daughter, she's studying in a charter of science for school, for the kindergarten. She has every day she has a lot of homework to do with her, a lot of story. They give for me. Before I did the homework, I make a plan. I said the weekend is for me. Nothing I'm gonna do, just my homework. You know, the big challenge for me to manage the time, because always my time, always my kids first, my cleaning first. That I didn't like found the time for my homework. Always I do it like late and or at night when everyone sleep at home. Now I make the challenge with myself to meet the homework every Saturday and Sunday, 2 days a week. It's for my study. Yeah, you
That
know,
sounds
I need to
like
find the time.
you got it figured out, actually.
Yeah, I need to find the time. That's why I'm doing, because Saturday the weekend, my daughter, she doesn't have the homework. I need to do it's for myself. For myself. Yeah, that's a big challenge for me too.
Chen made a really good point a minute ago. The style of teaching is quite different, where Chen said going to college in China, teachers were very much teaching from the front, whereas it kind of like a one-way street. Like, here's information dispensed from the front of the room as the teacher, pass the test, learn the knowledge, put it down in the exam, the end. Whereas group projects, which are very much part of the American education system these days. It's new. It's like it's a new skill, and we practice it here, but it's tricky to get used to. Is apart from working, managing time, does anyone else notice a few things in the syllabus or from the interview with Annie Sanchez will be a challenge, what Americans like to say with a sports reference, a curveball, something unexpected that you're going to see attending college classes in the US? And this is a question for everybody. Astrid, Bibiana, Isabel. Okay, so everybody is clear what's being asked of you with this assignment, right? If you understand, okay. I was going to say, if you understand, say nothing.
We understand.
Yeah, good. Now, does anybody need help? And this is where Isabel Tehan can be a huge help. Does anybody need help with this?
No.
Anybody not quite familiar with Google Docs?
I need help, teacher, please.
Okay, great, perfect. Very good. Excellent. So now I'm just assuming Ms. Tehan, Isabel,
Yes.
are you able to, you think you could at some point give Astrid a little kind of review about writing a Google Doc, attaching a Google Doc, and then the really hard part is finding it again?
I haven't used Google Classroom, but I'm pretty familiar with Google Docs, so probably.
Cool, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do right now is this. I'm going to give a demonstration, and I'm going to leave my teacher login. I did this before, but I'm going to do it again for everybody. So I'm going to leave my, so I'm here as George, the teacher. I have a fake account as a student just for demonstrations. So here we go. I'm going to sign in as an imaginary student. There it is. So I'm signing in as an imaginary student. Whoop. There we go. Okay, and there I am, and I've got an assignment to follow. And there is the exact same assignment. And I think yes, this is what I did from the last time. And I started writing it. I'm going to erase it. There it is. So when I am attaching a Google Doc, I need to describe in 60 to 80 words my biggest challenge taking college classes in America. There's the syllabus, there's the interview with Annie Sanchez. Let's get a few of the other students to follow, to direct me. Gracie, what's the first thing I need to do to open a Google Doc?
Well, I don't know if I am expert. I do use it good, and I go to Google. I don't know how to name Google option that when you find the Google Classroom, you see a document of Google and you select it. And
So Astrid, this is the first thing you want to do.
yes, there.
So I'm pointing there. You can call this the waffle. A nickname for this is the waffle because it looks kind of like a waffle, or Google Apps. You
Okay,
open that
Google
app,
Apps, right?
yeah. And then what do I do if I'm opening a brand new document?
Yeah, and then you move there you can find, if you go down, please, let's see, it's
just
there,
passed it.
dog,
Okay, so
it's there.
there we go. So then I find this, and then what do I want to do?
Open it.
Open which one? There's many.
Just one. I usually want the blank one. Just
There you
new.
go. There you go. And then give it a what?
And then if you know how to use a document, it's easy. I don't know how to explain. I use normal.
A great start. So we're halfway there. So what's the next thing I should probably do? Remember, I'm not going to write this all at once. I have to start writing it and then find it again later. So what should I probably do?
You have to save a copy.
Well, it's not even that. It's a magical world we live in. I don't have to save it. It saves automatically. But
Yes,
I
I
have
see.
to,
Always,
I have
yes.
to find
Save
it.
watermark. Yes,
Finding
you are
it.
right.
Finding it is.
But I never. I don't think when I doing some document, I'll never leave it the imagination. I like to save it. It's normal in my brain, you know.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you can save it to something else, but the best thing to do to find it again is this. What do I want to do right here? Everybody, what am I circling?
Name document.
Give it a name, give it a title, so you can find it again. There it is. Otherwise, it'll just be everything in your file will be called untitled, 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 untitled. So I'm going to call this following my challenges. Or how about this? I'll call it, Gracie. This is just for you.
Document? Okay.
How about that?
Oh, the sound make me. Oh my God.
I don't know. Okay. Or
You're right.
no, please, not the syllabus. Or whatever. Okay. So my fear of the syllabus. I'm misspelling syllabus now. All right. So you call it whatever you want, and then you start writing it. My biggest challenge, blah, 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 blah. And then what I always say is, okay, life happens. Somebody's got to go to the hospital. My kid is screaming in the next room. Oh, I got an emergency at work. If I am Bibiana and I'm writing this, I have a customer behind me asking me for an apple martini. Is that happening to you right now, Bibiana? She's quiet. I think the answer is yes. Bibiana comes to class at work while she's at work. So whatever's happening, you have to close the document. Boom, it's closed. How do I find it again?
The name.
There you go. So Astrid, this is the most important thing. You go back in there, and there it is. The most recent, that's the silly title I just gave it. And then when I am ready to attach the document, Astrid, I think you probably know exactly what to do from here.
Yes, I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell us what to do.
Oh,
What should I do here?
turn in.
Okay, this is why I asked. What happens if I click turn in right away?
Oh,
What's going to happen? Okay, I'll click. I'm going to turn it in. Okay. Now, everybody, let's show you. Give me a hand raising emoji if I'm done. If everything was done correctly. Okay, Bibiana says yes. Isabel, Chen, Fatima, if you think yes, give me a hand raising emoji. If you think no, I don't know. Give me a poop emoji. I don't know what emoji you want. Okay. Who thinks there's something missing? Or Chen says yes. Chen, give me a hand clap. Okay, Doris, perfect. Doris gave us the oh no. Give us like whatever you call that, the Home Alone face. What's missing, Doris? Tell us.
You need to submit when you finish the write your homework. You need to search your homework and finish, write and finish, and send it.
So we're getting closer, but if I look at this, did I miss any steps? Because I pressed submit.
Before you need create or attach the document,
Isabel Reyes,
and after submit.
who heard what Isabel Reyes just said?
Mhm.
She's absolutely right. Take a look at this. Now I'm back in as the teacher, and I'm going to look at myself as the fake student here. Here we go. Okay, so there's the class. Okay, this guy, George, that's me. Oh, looks like I did my homework a day early. Okay, let's take a look. And there's nothing there. That's the PDF I gave everybody to read. Where's the Google Doc? I didn't attach it. So now here's the student account. Let's unsubmit it. If you make a mistake on Google Classroom, you can unsubmit. Yes. Great feature, by the way. Unsubmit. But when I started first taking my first online classes, there were no unsubmit buttons. If you send a piece of garbage to your professor, you better have a good story. So you can unsubmit, make a mistake. You make a mistake, fix it quickly. Then what do? Isabel Reyes. We want to attach it. So how do I attach the document?
And file.
Good. So actually, wait, no, it's not a file. This is the tricky part. Where did I put it?
Google Drive.
Right. So it's in your Google Drive. It's not in the memory of the computer or anything else. Like it's not anything you're holding in your hand. So it's in Google Drive. So you got to go back in there, and there it is. Boom. That's a tricky part. So remember, you write it in your Google Drive, save it in there. You don't have to do anything, but you got to remember to go back in there and attach it. And now, boom, there's my document. There's my homework. And let's assume that I proofread it and I didn't make any grammar mistakes and I followed the instructions and I did a good job. And then I press turn it in. And then I go back to the teacher account. Let's see. Okay, here's the student. And look at that. It's there, right there. Boom. There's the document. So, yes. Some of you might be saying, wait a minute, didn't he go over this before? Yes, I did. And I go over it again and again and again and again and again. And even students in college now contact us and say, I don't understand this. And then we go over it again and again and again. So that's what it's all about. Remember, when you follow the instructions and you attach the file, make sure you can retrieve the file. All right. So enough of me babbling. Let's take a moment to, wait, yes, let's take a moment to oops. Let's take a moment to there it is. Okay, meet Isabel. And I realize I'm spelling your name wrong, not with a Y, but with an I. Sorry about that, Isabel. Okay, Isabel. Okay,
Hello.
hello. So Isabel, she is a volunteer joining us, helping everybody out of the kindness in her heart. Welcome to class.
Thank you. Hi, nice to meet everybody.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi. Yeah.
Isabel, are you in school now? Are you working?
I am not in school anymore. I am a reporter. I live in Jamaica Plain. I just finished at Boston University.
Cool. So you're right in the mix. It's fresh in your mind. All this
Yes.
language being used in college. That's absolutely perfect. That's so cool. Who are you writing for right now?
I work at the Worcester Business Journal.
Are you living out in Worcester right now?
No, I just go in person like 2 days a week. So I'm living in Boston still.
Yeah, I had to drive into Worcester last week, actually. Yep. Good stuff. So,
Yeah.
Any questions for Isabel? Isabel Tehan? We can stretch an awkward silence. It's fine. So who could tell me what Isabel said she does for a living right now? She's not a student. She is working. What is her job?
Reporter, something like that. Reporter.
Writing.
Yeah. So I have a feeling some of you might want to ask Isabel a bit about her work here and there. What's a reporter?
I didn't get
Journalist.
Yeah. Any questions about because not every day that we have a someone working in journalism joining our class. So this is a great opportunity to ask Isabel any questions you have.
if
And Isabel, don't feel like you have to be an expert in the field of journalism.
if you don't mind, can you talk just a little bit about the work? How did you find it? You like it or no?
Sure.
If you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so I cover healthcare. That's the beat that I cover in terms of like subject area. So I read about hospital systems and the healthcare industry, and I like it a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for asking.
Fantastic. You used a great American idiom, the beat. People who work in journalism will say, oh, I'm on the sports beat. I'm on the legal beat, the education beat. And she said, I'm on the healthcare beat. What is that? That's a phrase that we use in this country a lot. The way Isabel used that, what does it mean? Anybody? What does she mean by the beat? Isabel, can you say a little bit more about how you use that phrase, the healthcare beat? I cover healthcare, that's my beat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just means sort of the topic, the general subject area. So as George was saying, some people are beat reporters for sports, so they would cover the general topic of sports. For me, it's healthcare.
All right, so nice job. Thank you for introducing, yes, new phrase for everybody. All right, so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to put everyone into 2 breakout rooms, and I want to get everyone to finish the discussion that we started a little while ago, which was just to talk about the prompt that I gave everyone for the assignment. Your biggest challenge taking college classes in America. So to give, and Isabel, I'm going to drop you in one of these breakout rooms just to join in. So a lot of people in our program have actually come to America with advanced degrees. And it's a mix. Some people have not, some people have. Many times we get lawyers, we get engineers, we get people from all different backgrounds, but for one reason or another, are starting a brand new life in America and will need to enter the US college system to move forward in their particular field of interest. But apart from just learning the language, the culture of college in America is quite unique, even though we're the most, I mean, we as Americans, our country is the most, it's the most sought after place to get a university degree. We attract more foreign students than any other part of the world. Our system is not a universal system. So the way that our teachers interact with students, the way that our system works in many ways is totally foreign, totally new, not translatable culturally to a lot of people. That's what this assignment is all about. So I've given everybody a syllabus from the class that they'll be taking after they graduate to really get a perspective. What in the world are we getting into? So that's the conversation. And some students have talked about managing work and school and family, interacting with other students, this, that, and the other. So apart from the language, what's your biggest challenge taking college classes in America? Let's go into breakout rooms, and I'll make 2 breakout rooms. I'll bounce in between the 2. So everybody should have a sense of what they're going to write. And if you've already done your writing assignment, you can reflect on it a little bit. Here we go. And you can click join. Perfect. Thank you. Guys, recreating breakout rooms. Here we go.
Hi.
I'm recreating the rooms right now so everybody can wrap things up. Here we go. And it was Astrid, I think, needed the extra help. She has left. Hang on one second.
This meeting is being recorded.
There we go. All right. Perfect. Okay, so 3 rooms. Everybody can start writing. You can chat with your partner. You can keep it kind of quiet. Does anybody here feel like they're stuck with the writing process? Need a little extra help? Okay. Everyone feels good. I'm going to open the rooms right now, and everyone can start writing. And hey, Isabel. I'm going to stop recording.